Hey there. My name is Aaron, and this is called a cinema, and we are live once again within 24 hours of my last live because there's a cinematograph being announced for Vinegar Syndrome, and the new sale stuff is coming up. And for the last two times, I haven't been here when the sale has been going live, and I wanted to do it today. I wanted to be here for this for the live announcement, see what it is. Yesterday I had Mac and Me, which was a pretty big announcement for fans of that style of cinema. So I'm here. I'm actually like just tweeting out, letting people know that I'm live. Well, blue skying it and stuff like that. If you don't follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Blue Sky. I don't go on Twitter very often. It's just tis a bit easier to like Blue Sky and Threads and stuff. Didn't used to be, but now it is. So super cool. If you're there, say hi. Let me know that you're here right now, and we can get started and looking into the Vinegar Syndrome site really soon. It's going to go live, I think, in a little bit less than half an hour. I got to go check on it right now just to see. And I'd be curious to know what your guys' thoughts are on what it's going to be for this one. So let's go right straight to the Vinegar Syndrome website. We are 25 minutes away from the actual sale, the new sale announcements of themselves, and I'm excited to see where that goes. And hopefully, we'll get some actual people in there today. So yesterday we had Mac and Me announced, and today we're looking to see. Hopefully that we'll get some more big announcements. And it's really hot here, so I do apologize. I'm gonna get a drink soon, but we'll look at what was there before, and hopefully we'll get some people come in. That'll make it a lot easier if we do, because if we don't, it's gonna be a short video. Make sure it's your video if nobody shows up. I know there's probably a lot of people that are doing these videos, so I really appreciate when you guys come in. But I've been trying to get back into doing more lives, and I'll be honest with you, it's all comes down to if the lives, like, if they do well, if they seem worth it. If you get a response. But does anybody have any idea what they think the cinematograph is going to be? Do you think it's going to be alien related? Is it going to be something different? Because I would be curious to see where it's going with this. Send out to a few different people. See if anyone wants to come in. See if anyone wants to join me. I'm melting, guys. I am frigging melting here. So the temperature in Morocco today, and I do have the air conditioning on, but it doesn't seem to be helping at all today for some reason, is, for those that need to know this stuff, right now 40 degrees. It's 40 degrees. So around 4:30 is like the hottest time of the year. So let's look at the stuff here. Why am I up here so far? You don't need to see me. Again, yesterday the Mac and Me title got announced for the new VSU. A lot of people were excited. I love the artwork on this. I love the awkward like family photos, series photo type thing that they got done. A brand new bunch of like interviews on here as well. 2 brand new commentary tracks. New 4K restoration. It is such a fun, weird film. I know it's not going to be for everybody. A lot of people are going to hate it, but I enjoyed it, and I think as far as like announcements go, it's one of the big ones I've seen them do in a while. That actually, because you've done a lot of like newer announcements on stuff. You've seen like the Roadhouses and Showgirls and stuff like this. Whereas this seems more like a Vinegar Syndrome old school style announcement. It's that weird, unusual film. See, to me, Showgirls is not a Vinegar Cinema announcement. Announce me Showgirls 2. That's an old school Vinegar Cinema announcement. And by the way, legit, totally would love to buy Pennies from Heaven. It's a horrible film, but I kind of love it. So yeah, there was a unofficial sequel to Showgirls done by one of the actresses that wasn't Showgirls, and I've always wanted to see it get a release. When I was working with bringing like umbrella work, they because they put such good stuff, especially since man, the stuff they put in now is incredible. But yeah, Rage 2, a lot of people were really hating on that. Rage Carrie 2. I'm not a hater of Carrie 2. It is, I was one person, I guess, that wasn't excited about Yangari. I thought it was like, didn't need a 4K. I actually was okay with Rage 2. I'm weird that way. You guys are so quiet today. Would have been nice to have somebody in here to chat with. If you're a content creator that I know, I'm gonna hop in. You know me on YouTube and on a lot of you guys on my Facebook. So hit me up. Not gonna make this a long video, but I do want to get to like we're 90 minutes away from the Cinematographe, and I was hoping to have a lot more conversation. Hey there, Neil. Welcome, man. Do you have any idea? Do you have any thoughts on what the Cinematographe is going to be? Hopefully, I might pronounce that right. Cinematographe. Working but listening. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. By the way, have you been excited on any of these titles so far? Like for me, it's been Mac and Me has been the big title. It's like it's a rad level release, I think. But like the first day of the sale, especially when they called it Alien Invasion Summer, was kind of weird. But the second day really kind of like brought that in and said, okay, that's why it's Alien Invasion Summer. Hey there, Robert. Welcome, man. Are you buying Mac and Me? Are you one of the people that like Rage did but Carrie too? I'm of the thoughts that I do enjoy like them putting in different stuff, and I don't feel like they have to put it everything the same. I'm like an old school guy when it comes to this stuff, so I like some of the weirder titles. But I understand that like putting in some of the bigger titles get us some of the weirder titles as well. So a Mac and Me fits to me both of those criteria. It's old school Vinegar and weird, and it is still big enough to get in newer people that maybe never heard of Vinegar Syndrome before. And it seems like there's not a lot of them now because Vinegar Syndrome has really taken on almost like a criterion level of cultness to it. Like they have people that just will buy no matter what. Like I remember when like the Vinegar Syndrome started doing like slipcovers. It was like just like it's a rarity. They did them every once in a while, right? We got like the Undertaker, and then they did the slip for I think it was for they went for Cycle Cup Returns. Hey there, Charlie. Welcome back, man. Good to see you again. Any guesses on anybody have any guesses on what the new title is going to be? I hadn't planned to make this, but I'm here. It's a warm day, and I'm like, I got to do something to like. I eventually got to do the litter. I got to wait for some like the guy to come to bring the litter. So that's my night. That's my exciting night ahead, guys. I got to edit a video for tomorrow, which is another one of the Just the 10 videos, by the way. So you'll see another one of those ship it tomorrow. And we'll have the there we go. Hey, Mr. Mansion, remember when Vinegar Syndrome was normal lineup was mostly for the good old days? You still get, well, that's Melusine, so you still do get that. It's not on the regular site. Like I do remember the Desiree Cousteau, Kay Parker, Ginger Lindays. Uh, Definitely love those days as well. There's a channel on YouTube channel called Retro Glamour that goes into a lot of the actresses and stuff, and and I think now some of the films. That's a pretty good channel if you like that stuff. I've been meaning to, and I still got to get more feedback actually on my Patreon channel to see if it's going to be advantageous to do the whole start up the Vinegar Cinematographe Art Club. So if enough people get interested in that, then I'll be able to like look into and review some of the more like alternative titles on Patreon and look into it in a different way. It is so hot here. I do apologize if I'm not as like reactive as I am sometimes. Um, but we'll take a quick dive into the 2025 mid-year subscription, and let's just say, let's give our thoughts on this. I want to know if anybody is subscribing. Or anybody was a subscriber that, hey, Corinne, welcome, man, that is not subscribed anymore. So release-wise, we're looking at here in September, we're going to get a non-giallo 1970s Italian horror box set. It should be interesting. A double feature of Larry Fessenden. I do like Fessenden's work, and on 4K. I don't know if it needs 4K. I've got put it on Blu-ray, but good to have it on 4K, I guess. Because a lot of his work is like straight to video stuff. Plus 4K UHD debut of beloved early 90s body horror gem. And not quite sure where that one's gonna land. So we'll see what it is. I'm trying to think of a body horror gem that's not out there yet. We're No Angels is what I've heard as well. I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. Bought some Criterions yesterday. Oh, nice. Let me see. After my stream, Sorcerer, fantastic film. Repo, man, Blood, simply hopefully I love them as much as I do, because those are three titles that I adore. Cinematographe, I've heard We're No Angels. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I could see it being there. I wouldn't be excited about it. If that was the release, that would probably be a lesser one for me. What's your thoughts, Corinne? Do you like We're No Angels? Do you think that like deserves a Cinematographe release? See, I don't really think it fits in what I would, but considering didn't he put it like Virtuoso or something like that? Yeah, I really thought the Cinematographe label was going to be something for like more kind of higher end titles, bigger stuff. Where I thought you get stuff for like Looking for Mr. Goodbar, like stuff like that. We're No Angels for me, it's a decent comedy, but I don't see it in that vein. But we'll see. Like I guess looking forward to the Trauma Classics Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. Yeah, I do like that one. 4K release. I'll get another two 4K double feature from Larry Fessenden, along with an authorized disc debut of a late 80s supernatural horror with a very memorable creature. What are we doing for time here? I'll check in a second. October is usually a good month for them. 4K debut of an Argento Giallo. I'm hoping I hope it's not Giallo. That would be a sucky like one. That's not a good film. One of his worst. I could see it being like Hitchcock. I kind of hope not though. Maybe Steindahl. Has that ever gotten 4K? If that hasn't got a 4K, that will be a really good one. Opera would be another really good one. Opera's got a 4K separate, I think. His new restoration of Kamal's better than any home video release in this film's history. Yeah, you do like Hitchcock? I don't think so. It's a TV movie, and I don't really think a 4K release for TV film would be something. I don't think it'd be that. Like, it's weird. I mean, like every film has their fans, I'm guessing. but it just seems like it would be an odd duck choice. But with the stuff they've been choosing lately, yeah, I would see it more maybe a VSU if you want to go in the comedies with VSU line. Um, so we got a 4K UHD of another landmark film from Trauma, unless that's like uh Class Nukem High. I don't know what else it could be. Toxic Avenger, if that hasn't gotten a 4K, but I think it has. See, I don't mind wearing Angels in dark. I just think like if you're gonna do like a sub label line, you gotta like go in all in on that sub label. You gotta give people like something that they can actually. Okay, I understand what the sub label is. Vinegar is a company that's great with the branding of themselves and amazing restorations. You get anytime you get a Vinegar Syndrome release, you know you're getting incredible work, right? That they work hard on, but they have not been good when it comes to like really putting out like what sub labels are. Pinko films coming to Vinegar Syndrome. Not really yours. It's the, kind of the cat. Pinko, yes. No, actually, that is more my thing than like Cat 3 is actually. Uh, I'd buy that over like a lot of the Cat 3 stuff. We got the first Hammer, Manokuchi Death on 4K, presented with both its legendary nude sequence. I don't remember the nude sequence, and extra violent original ending, fully intact. November, we're going to get a fearsome foursome of big releases, jaw-dropping horror collection, unforgettable bizarre Euro horror masterpiece in 4K, and 2 wild 4K UHD surprise titles. Right? Oh, careful, careful. If you enjoyed our 4K editions of Virtuosity, nope. Not gonna buy that one, I don't think, unless it's really freaking cheap. Golden Child, Iron Angels 1 to 3, Crackhouse Humson and Cut from VSA. Bang Drum Slowly. So actually, see, Bang the Drum Slowly, I get. It is. That's the thing. It's kind of all over the place, and it's a shame because I really do like them. I really like what they're putting out. Hey, yo, Matt, welcome, man. I got you away from Whitesnake for a minute. Do you have an idea? I hope that it's not Wear No Angels. Like I'm going to say it right now. I hope it's not Wear No Angels, because that would again solidify that they don't know what they're doing when they're putting in like the label thing. Communion Fire in the Sky would be good at its aliens in it. Extra box set. I'd have to look into the rights issues with the extra set. Like, see if I got a feeling that might be a little all over the place, but it would be an interesting one to get. Fire in the Sky would excite a lot of people, I think. So Communion. Of course, you've got like releases in other parts of the world, but I don't think they've gotten like any like really good North American releases. So, Communion was Whitley Strieber, right? And of course, Fire in the Sky, that classic, based on a true story. Everybody got freaked out by that one. Both of those films, I could see over like We're No Angels as part of the Cinematographe line. They would make sense. You're just single on it. Yeah. 6 degrees of separation. I don't know. I mean, like, Maddie, do you think We're No Angels would be a Cinematographe title or Cinematographe? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Like, would it fit? Let's look at their line. What in the blue hell happened there? Look at that. Oh, I accidentally hit the button. Actually, I opened up my own stream. Don't want to do that. You don't need to hear me in stereo. So let's look at the Cinematographe line and let's see what they've put out. See if we can get a kind of a. So Breathless, it's a classic. Though it got a release from Fun City Editions more recently, so that was an odd choice. Swing to Cambodia. I know a lot of people weren't big into that one. I do like it. So I thought it was a good release. Drop Zone Should have been a VSU, should not have been a Cinematographe title. Doesn't fit. Like, doesn't work. Female perversions, yes. Joy sex, yes. I definitely. Child's play, I can understand that one being there. So far, Drop Zone is the outlier, right? Bang the drum slowly. Huku, teddy bear, shanks. Yes, all these, they all make sense. Go Fish makes sense. Thieves Like Us, Joyride, Touch, Last Embrace. That's not one of my favorites, but still, it makes sense. Dangerous Game, Going South. There's a precedent for the type of films that are there. Little Darlings, Red Walk West. Things along the lines of like, I don't know, like We're No Angels or Drop Zone don't fit. We're No Angels could fit in the regular Vinegar Cinema line. Drop Zone should have been a VSU. Sometimes I feel like they're trolling us with some of these announcements. But they said Alien Invasion summer, so I'm hoping for like a Communion or Fire in the Sky to come out here. I know a lot of you guys will be excited about that. We got 5 minutes left. We'll take a quick dive into see if anything else has gone out of print. I know Maddie picked up the 3 Cemetery of Terror, Don't Panic, and Grave Robbers, which I'm glad he did because they're really, really good ones. Now, one of these here was really low yesterday. It has gone out of print now since we spoke last night. The Fear is officially an out of print title. If you managed to get it beforehand, congratulations. They put out Extra 3, but not in 4K, I think, on Blu-ray. Robert's Quintet. See, that makes sense. Like, Quintet will make sense. I would agree with Quintet. So Fear has gone out of print. So hopefully you guys managed to get it. I like Morty. I wanted them to put out the Fear too. I'm going to guess that they're not going to do that because it didn't do as well as expected. But I enjoyed it. We'll be like dead meat now, and let's get to the numbers. Kind of always want to say that. Alien from LA is still over 2,000. How is that possible? This is Albert Pion one of his better works. That deserves to be in more people's collections. We're down to 520 for Angel 3, the final chapter. I'm a fan of this one. We got Mike Adams in this one. Ken Schreiner from General Hospital's in this one here. Mitzi Capture plays Angel. And we get Richard Roundtree. Cemetery of Terror, the Ruben Glano Jr. Classic is down to 633. Such a fun title. I'm going to be like the outlier here. I'm going to say it right now. Don't Panic is the weakest of the 3. I don't care what people say. Don't Panic lived on hype. But it's a decent film, but it's not as good as Cemetery of Terror, and it's definitely not as good as Grave Robbers. I'm putting it out there. I don't care how many like dinosaur pajamas are there. William Lowndes Creature is down to 20. Stuff here. Then you're going to want to get this extended making of documentary here. The Titan Fine newly scanned like version of the film is on here as well. Definitely a recommendation on Creature. Getting down there, get it before it goes out of stock. Don't Panic's at 773. Still a good title. It's just like Ruben Glano Jr. is that good of a director for me. Love to get Extra to the second encounter. Extra films are almost like, you almost feel like they made the next Extra film to pay for the last Extra film. Hey, Josephine, welcome. And I do like the Extras, actually. So that was the diss on it. Fade to Black's out of print. Fade to Black VHS is down to 210 for those VHS collectors out there. I'm not big in the artwork for that one. Grave Robbers is at 807. This deserves to be seen more. More people need to own this one. It's kind of like his Friday the 13th. And Jason the Zombie era, Friday the 13th. Mutant Hunt is down to 301. How in the hell is Mutant Hunt got less than Grave Robbers? No shade on Mutant Hunt, but, come on. Come on now. 586 are left for Rush Week. I really wanted this one bad, but I didn't get a chance to get it. Satan's Slaves, one of the ones that sold out. Norman J. Warren's always going to sell out. Shallow Grave, it's one of their better titles. Not surprised to see that one sell out. How are we doing with Six String Samurai? We're down to 269. Let me keep me updated, by the way, guys, on the. I keep looking at those at that time. 4 days. Wait a second. Is it gone? Is it gone live? Are we gone up to the newest stuff? No, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute away. So we'll look at the other numbers in a second. But we are 1 minute away from the Cinematographe. It is a steal at that point. Thank you. Buffalo 6.6 really good, actually. Actually, I should have some review copies coming. Guess probably next month, I think, on some stuff that I am very excited about. Shallow Grave. Well, this is not that Shallow Grave, but Danny Ball's Shallow Grave is also really good. Both Shallow Graves are actually really good titles. Last guess, guys. Is it going to be Where No Angels? Is it going to be Fire in the Sky? Is it going to be Communion? Is it going to be none of those and going to completely get us off guard? The Cinematographe is coming. Drum roll, please. 22 seconds away. Then we'll refresh it. We'll find it together right here. Hey there, Coach Otzi. What is this new title going to be? Are we going to be excited? Come on. Give us a good one. Get us excited. We'll check the deals as well, the new deals of the day. I'll give you recommendations on that too. And let us refresh. Oh, come on. And it is Where No Angels. Maybe there's some good features. Let's check it out. This, by the way, not that it's a bad film. It's not a bad film. There's a Sam Deegan essay. I'd buy it for that. I really like Sam Deegan's. And there's an interview with James Russo, interview with director Neil Jordan, and new commentary, Chris O'Neill and Bill Ackerman. New text essay. I won't say that I'm not disappointed. I am disappointed. 100%. Like, don't put this out on friggin' Alien Invasion summer. What a massive disappointment that is. So let's see if we can salvage this with some good deals. And we got Heart of Love from Yellow Veil, Amazon Geo 2, Bab God's Tower, paperback book. So, okay, I'm going to put it out there. I'm a fan of the Camille Keaton in Italy box set. I wish this was a bit cheaper for people because I do think people should be looking at this set. I know a lot of people don't like it. I've told you, yeah, Greg Allman. Screw you, Greg Allman. Yeah. We got Censor, which is a good VSP. I actually really do like Censor. A good $13.99s are actually a great price for that. We got a Cinematographe that actually fits Cinematographe line, and it's like Dangerous Game. Now, this is one that I would get. It's not a good movie. Like, don't get me wrong. This is not a good film. This is objectively not good filmmaking from a very good director. Abel Ferreira's like Dangerous Game has an incredible cast. It's something that I want in my collection that I actually, but I can say, be objective and say, yes, no, Dangerous Game, not a good movie, but I like it and I would buy it. And I would probably buy it over Where No Angels. Only thing that would make me get Where No Angels, to be honest with you, is a Sam Deegan stuff. But I would never buy it new. That would be like a sale down the road for me when it got down to like $13. It wouldn't be like, I would never buy like that one as a new title. Death Promises here. Decent title there. Got the t-shirt with a embroidered shirt, kind of like for the Gosser. Devi Dangers here. Dial D for Demons. No recommendation so far on that. I don't know if I've seen Devi Dangers, so I can't give a recommendation on that one. Utopia's Femmes here. Some enamel pins. Pirates, Red Sun Rising. $17, no. This should be like a $10 title. 13 Canadian, right? This is not a $20 title. Signature Moves is here. Sons of Steel, Stasis Sadarkhan, The House Where Death Lives, not bad. The Ripper, yeah. So The Ripper is a horrible film, but if you want to have it in your collection, Censor is a great film. Really great film. I definitely agree with you. Ripper's horrible, but it's a really good cover. And if you want to get you want to have the Goss in your collection, this is the price for it. Like, I feel bad for people that spent like full price on The Ripper, thinking it was gonna be like a Tom Savini classic. I'd never seen it. Tom Savini rips on The Ripper. I haven't seen this interview, but if it's not Tom Savini like saying how much he hated this film, I'll be very surprised. That's one hell of an editing job. If it's not. Young Bodies Heal Quickly, Vinegar Syndrome, Green Slime, Grow in the Dark t-shirt. This is a better t-shirt for me than like the Gosser looking one there. Yeah, I mean, overall, what do you guys think? House Where Death Lives. I want to see if it's the one I'm thinking of. Because I want to say yes, but I don't know if it's what I'm thinking of or not. I may not know. So we're going to check. I kind of remember this. I remember liking it. It's been a long time. Joseph Cotton, right? Yeah, Joseph Cotton. Okay. I like anything Joseph Cotton, so I'm a little bit biased. But I remember liking this at that time. Like, if I'll be honest with you, like at the prices that they're at, I'll recommend The House Where Death Lives. I don't remember the title well, but I do remember kind of liking it. If you want to buy The Ripper, this is the price to get it at. I wouldn't buy it for any higher. Dangerous Game, again, also at this price, yes. If you want to get a cinematography and you want to get like one that has some questionable acting and directing decisions, Dangerous Game, get it right there. Censor's a great film. I really like that one. It's a bit like intense, like gore-wise and stuff like that, but I enjoyed it. A great price for that. I wish the Camille Keaton box set was a little cheaper because I do think more people need to see it. Maddie, Corinne wants to know if you're picking up anything today. Decent Slow Burn Mystery, yeah. That's how I remember, but I don't remember the title. This is not, and this seems to be like kind of prevalent with a lot of their sale stuff, is like run the halfway point for some reason or another. It does tend to be like that kind of that lull in the sale. And it's kind of following suit what I've seen with the other sales as well. But I wish, this would have been a much different video if I came on here when Macamee was being announced. So a much different video. I have a much different level of like excitement here for me. $34.99. I'm guessing, is that Canadian? Not sure. No, it's US dollar. Oh, wait a second. I'm putting this Canadian. Let's see what this is going to be in Canadian dollars. That's in US dollars? Are you serious? How much is this Canadian? I just put you in Canadian. Get the frig over there. It keeps going back to you. What is wrong with you, Vinegar Syndrome website? You keep going back to the wrong. It won't let me change it. It will not let me change it. I look into the books for a section. I want to see maybe put some more comics or something like that. Nope. Nope. No. It's been an order for Kino. So what? Excellent, because that's obviously a better sale. Unless thinks Macamee is enough again for the promo. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's objectively not. One title does not work for it. Yeah, Every second day is an Alien one, I'm going to guess. Alien Invasion Summer. Out there through a con, I want them to try discount, sell out. Forgotten Jolly Volume 8, that'd be nice. Pick up House Where Death Lives. Prefer the Delusion title, yeah, and the old artwork. That's probably why I don't remember the film, because I probably saw it under the other title. I feel like people, every time I talk Vince in, if I'm disappointed, and it comes across on my face, like behind the scenes, guys. There's people that like actively like unsubscribe to my channel, and then if I get excited about a vending or cinema title, then they resubscribe. So see, I'm one of the guys that like champion the rage. I don't mind that one. I'm not a hater on the Carrie 2 title. I'm actually one of the fans of it. I'm just checking here to see if like something else I can announce with you guys. Oh, there's a new Doctor Who box set coming out. That's actually more Alien than this. Season 13, the second season for Tom Baker, the best season, one of the best seasons for Tom Baker. 12, 13, 14 are like some of my favorites. I mean, they got it, right? They got to have one more big title. I'm sure there's people that are looking at this and are super stoked and they're really glad. And I'm gonna look at the forum site. Just real, I want to see what people's responses are to this. Actually, so we got, because this is like, it's a different title. Now, this is not a 4K release. This is a Blu-ray release. But I can understand that, actually. Because I can feel them not being as confident with this title. My last volume of Forgotten Jelly was volume 3, not because I don't want them, but because I moved and I actively couldn't get them. I do want to collect them all, and there's ones that I like better than others. I think that the one with the sleaziest one, I mean, guess it before I say it, by the way, is one that I really want. um, but yeah, I do want to get all the Forgotten Jelly sets. I haven't stopped collecting them because I don't like them. It's just a matter of being able to get them. So I'm still a massive fan of the Forgotten Jelly stuff. I'm a big Jello fan. Um, I reached out to a couple people, worked with some companies, and said, if you ever releasing some Jello stuff that's in my wheelhouse, hit me up. I'll be glad to like work on something there. Yeah, it's you're going to save some money, Culture Vulture, so far. Some people are upset that it's not a 4K. But Justin Liberty said that 4K can be really expensive. And Bang the Drum Slowly did a 4K on and Going South. And they didn't do as well. So they're going to be careful with what they do. And money-wise, I understand that. As a company, and you're looking into like, saving this week, we've got a Severin. I can see that happening. I'll be like doing the Severin sale. I think I'm going to be on with Mr. Chaos for part of that as well, or he's going to be on here. We'll figure it out. I got to speak to him actually. Also, check out his movie Morgan. But like, yeah, some people are actually, they're excited about it, I guess. Yeah, you're like me. I want all the volumes still. It's one that I truly, I do enjoy. Is the Forgotten Jelly. I like Forgotten Jelly stuff. I was one of the people that was a fan of the other stuff. Um, I had thought first maybe I want to go for the Cinematographe line, but no. I'll pick and choose, I guess. I feel that they're doing to me what happened to, or to a lot of people, what happened with like VSAs, what happened to VSUs. Um, I see some people like collect VSUs actively, um, but I'm like, I get the ones now that I really enjoy because just I bought Six String Samurai when I was collecting VSUs, and it was okay. It was okay, but the VSUs coming off the rails when it came to that stuff too. Oh, I was also going to check. Did I lose any viewership from this video? Let's find out. No, actually, I actually gained a viewer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Standard dish for Forgotten Jelly Volume 7 would be really nice. I like my big box sets, but I saw my dad has a standard for one of the early volumes, and it's like perfectly fine. It saves space as well. I'm good with standard editions of like sets I miss out on. I don't have to get the big box if the big box isn't available. When it's the same like features and stuff as well. Like I don't mind getting the other like Forgotten Jelly sets and having like kind of like just some streamlined cases. Just have them all. No, like I want the Arabella one. That's the one I was talking about, by the way. Nobody guessed it. So the Arabella Black Angel. What is it again? Arabella, and that was a good set. But I guess with that being said, I won't keep the stream too long because I'm trying to get a bunch of live streams in here. Well, for this month, and especially for the sale and with the 7 coming up, I want to get them there as well. So yeah, I wish this would have been more eventful, but I can only do talk about what's being if something good gets announced. And We're No Angels, not a bad film. You get David Mamet like writing, good directing, good actors. It just it doesn't fit the line for me. But I'm not the guy making those decisions, right? That's not me, not my choice, not my decision to make. My name is Aaron. Uh, if you're been liking just the 10 videos, by the way, that I'm doing, you can only keep only 10. Then if you're now become a patron or member, you get extra bonus videos with every one of those videos that comes out. And if you don't want to commit to that, you can always super chats, super sticker, that type of thing. And thank you so much for watching the video. I'm gonna see how the lives do, see if we're gonna keep doing them or not. It's all gonna depend on a day-by-day basis and how this goes. But here we go. Back to live streams for a bit, I guess. See you guys soon, and hopefully I'm going to try to do one tomorrow and hope for a better announcement. So see you next time, right here in the Call to Cinema. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are if you're not watching this live in the comment section down below, and more to come.